All right, number 6. We're going to find the derivative and then find the slope at a given point. So I'm going to use the partial derivative again. Equal to the negative partial of x divided by partial of y. Now, we do need to set the equation equal to 0. So we have sine of y. I'm going to subtract the 5x to the 4th. And then add the 5 over. Okay, so that's the one thing. So once we have it set equal to 0, I can now focus on just this and do the derivative of x. So the x term here, I'll do 4 times 5. That will give us a negative 20. Subtract 1, so negative 20x to the 3rd. This whole term is treated like a constant because we're just focusing on x, so that's 0. Constant is 0, of course, so we just get negative 20x to the 3rd. When we do the derivative with respect to y now on the bottom, derivative of sine is cosine. Now, this would be a chain rule, so if you had to take the derivative of y now, it would just be 1. But if there was any other thing in there, we would have to take that derivative and multiply it. Since it's just 1, this is all we get. So our derivative, negative times a negative, is going to be a positive. So our derivative is just 20x to the 3rd divided by the cosine of y. From here, we're going to plug in the ordered pair 1 and pi, and then that's going to give us the slope. So that is going to be 20 times 1 to the 3rd divided by cosine of pi. Okay. So on your unit circle, pi is over here. That ordered pair is negative 1, 0, and that corresponds, this 1 corresponds to the cosine value. So this bottom is just negative 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is just 1 times 20. So we get 20 divided by negative 1, which is just negative 20. So first, our derivative, 20x to the 3rd divided by cosine of y. And then our slope, negative 20. Seven, same thing. We're going to find the derivative. And then we're going to find the slope at that given point. I'm going to start out setting this equal to 0. So we have 4 times the square root of x minus 9 times the square root of y, and then plus 1 equals 0. And we're going to be plugging in the ordered pair for 1. All right, so we're going to do negative partial derivative with respect to x over partial with respect to y. So just focusing on x, you need to see this as x to the 1/2. Okay, we're going to use the power rule. Multiply by 1/2, so 4 divided by 1/2, or 4 times 1/2 is going to be 2. So 2. And then this will be x to the, when you subtract 1, to the negative 1/2 power. So we'll get x to the negative 1/2. And then this will be 0, this will be 0 when we're talking about with respect to x. And then same thing for y. See this as y to the 1/2 power. So we'll do 1/2 times this 9. This will give me a negative 9/2. And then this will be a y to the negative 1/2 power. Now, if I wanted to clean this up, get rid of the negative exponents, these negative exponents will move to the opposite location. Negative times a negative is a positive, so I'm just looking at a 2. The y would come up, so this is 2 square root of y over, I'm going to leave this as a fraction, 9/2. And then this would be square root of x. Now you can keep change flip with this, so that 2 would go up and multiply up here, the 9 will stay down. That will give you 4 square roots of y over 9 square roots of x. Still got to find the slope, but let's do this derivative. All right, so now we plug in 4, 1, okay, 4 for x, 1 for y. So this is going to give us 4 times the square root of 1 divided by 9 times the square root of 4 for the x. Can't really see that. Square root of 1 is 1. 4 times 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So we get 9 times 2. If you want, you can reduce here. 4 and 2 are divisible by 2. That'd just be 1. So 2 times 1, 2, and 9 times 1 is 9. So we just get 2/9 for our slope.